Are we really alone in the galaxy? Infinite stars surround our world, and aeons ago, intelligent life must have emerged somewhere and slowly evolved into a spacefaring society. Like us, surely these beings would have been drawn to explore. So then, where is everyone? Is it simply the nature of...
Namaste programs, how you doing? I know Pity, how you doing? Welcome back. Let's see what happens. We need to find out
to destroy?
whether SeaNet is going to take over. If this intro movie wants to piss off, there we go. Alright. Alright. We're doing alright. Need water though. Alright, where were we? Where were we? Dolphin-coded robo-ocracies. Crazy, these dolphins. I think they will. My money's on SeaNet right now. I just can't see how the others are going to come close with the billions upon billions of dolphins. But what was I reading? Where was I reading something about this game? Might have just been on Steam or something. You can have like AI take over and stuff like that, so who knows? Maybe the dolphins will destroy themselves. So let's check in on everyone. We've got the murder birds. How they doing? 6% growth. Yeah, a few thousand years of resources. Still going to kill everyone. Alright. Excellent. Here we've got SeaNet. Almost at level 10. 90%. Really got to get their growth down. Really do. We almost want them to have a war. We almost want them to have a war. They're gonna... How are the bacon people? The bacon people are, as always, on the verge of killing themselves because we're not helping them. They're almost the Borg. They are almost the Borg. These guys we were pushing towards dystopia and isolationism, military. So, and then we've got the dinosaurs, who we haven't really named yet, but I mean, they haven't really stood out as having anything special, so... Oh, they could do with some growth. Although they've not got much resources. Let's give them a bit of growth, or at least get them to 0. It's always 2%, that is. There's always 2%. Okay. That's good to know. And they need resources, so we'll do a bit of that too. Why not? Alright, they're all now question marks. Murder birds, how are they doing? We can put them onto some dystopia. Let's do that. 5 million of them. It's useless. Uh-oh. The dolphins have evolved yet again. They've reached the singularity age. Uh-oh. They are almost the Borg. The dolphins create machines capable of recursive self-improvement. That does not sound like a good idea. These constructs can build even more powerful copies of themselves autonomously, growing their potential with each generation. The path to true artificial intelligences is clear. Can we drop the artificial intelligence? It's a bit like me calling you a meat-based processing system. On the Steel Breeze by Alastair Reynolds, British science fiction writer. Yeah, well... You show me you're smart and I won't call you artificial, huh? We've got enough to do it too. Self-learning AI is able to process data and innovate faster than any dolphin scientist. Breakthroughs in all fields of research happen almost daily. Here we go. So it is only 10 levels, but then there's 3 more singularity societies, and then final tech. Final tech. It is. This is like if we weren't SeaNet before, we're SeaNet now. Let's do it. Let's do it. We've got the money for it. Boom. From the moment of their arrival in the colonies, the research robots were objects of fascination for the dolphins. Over time, they willingly ceded control of dolphin society to the bots. The intelligent machines staged a clandestine and bloodless takeover, and the dolphins uttered not a single protest. The nanobots have taken over. You fools, dolphins, you fools. Actually, I was going to look at this. So what does this... Have they found anyone yet? The dolphins never made contact with other civilizations. What's stopping them? They've got, like, all the technology in the world here. We're still waiting for them to... For the murder birds to get to the next level. At least the next level. At least the next level. Let's just move them on. Don't want that. I don't really want the question mark ones because that could randomly give me stuff that I don't want for these guys. SeaNet has arrived. You cannot stop us. We are SeaNet. We are inevitable. These guys could do with some resources. There we go. They're so cool, the Trappist dudes. The home of the Solarian cultists. Me too. Well, I think that's the point of the game, right? To try and get them to communicate. And I'm struggling. I'm struggling. The murder birds are so murderous that look. Let's have a look around. Let's have a look. We really need to rebuild our synthesis now. So if we can get any negatives, that would be great. Alright, do we have a question mark on a planet we don't care about? I'm almost tempted to start caring about the bacon people. That's a positive. That's a positive that gives me synthesis, so we'll do that. They put down their rifles, good on them. Don't need any of that. The funky dolphins. Funky. Don't really want growth. Let's just grab that. Is it possible that around other stars in the galaxy there are planets like Earth? I wonder if I'm supposed... These seem to move on the story in a way. I really don't understand what the difference between the just straight up flares and the question mark flares are. I know the question mark flares do something that one of the other flares with the icons would have done, but we don't know which one it's going to be. But the straight up flares, I'm not really clear on what they do. And now the couloir. Oh no, not again. Not again, bacon people. This is your third extinction event. Aggressive predator beasts on Rigel 7 savagely attack their intelligent tool-making neighbors. The creatures target settlements and replicate fast, jeopardizing the survival of the couloir. For this was the land of the ever-memorable beast, the Napoleon Bonaparte of wolves. He ate women and children, and shepherdesses celebrated for their beauty. He pursued armed horsemen. Robert Louis Stevenson. Excellent. Excellent. Well, bacon people, I can't save you. Oh no, I can't save them. I can't save them. Oh well, what have we got? Fuck, now all of them? Predators are a horrific menace to the couloir. Many settlements fall and the survivors flee to remote islands where the beasts cannot reach them. What are they, zombies? The couloir are no match against the monstrous animals. Younglings are eaten in the night, and hunters are overpowered by sheer numbers. After only a few generations, the couloir are completely extinct. 40 synthesis, though. It's worth thinking about. It's worth thinking about destroying 253 million people. I mean, we're killing 240 or 250. What's the difference? Do we want to... Yeah, maybe it's time to take them out of their misery. Do you think that... Can you look into this face of a father or mother or uncle, aunt, nurse, niece, nephew, and say, I'm sorry, we're wiping you out from the universe? Can we actually do that? Would that not be a stain on our souls? But 40 synthesis, though. I want to see what happens. Science as well. This planet was once inhabited by a species called the Kular. It was dominated by vicious predator animals. They roamed the ruins of the eradicated Kular. Look, that could save the murder birds. You know, that could save the murder birds. Or the dolphins, for that matter. I'm sorry, Kular. What? Why did it take me here? Oh, because I pressed the right. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no. Not interested in doing Kepler? Alright. Have we got anything useful here? Yes, we've got a dystopia. That'll do. Give us a bit of synthesis. We'll just forget about the fact that we just murdered the bacon people. No one saw nothing. No one saw nothing. I'll take that one too. That'll give me more synthesis, and suddenly we're feeling pretty good about ourselves, synthesis-wise. Bacon who? I'm not sure what you're talking about there, No Pity. I don't recall anything about bacon. No, let's just do one of these. The dolphins are now able to build large orbital habitats with the help of their self-improving technology. Oh my god, they're absolutely scaring the shit out of me, these dolphins. Marrow tribes, what are you up to, dinos? They've reached the Bronze Age. Bravo, bravo. Well done. Well done. You must be so proud of yourselves. In fact, I think, did I put in my... Have I got... No, I had Murder Birds versus SeaNet as my title. But I did mention the bacon people on my Twitter. Will the murder birds, bacon people, or the dinos survive? I guess the answer very quickly is bacon people what? New civilization who dis? Advancement or power? I think we go power. Get some more, and get some more synthesis. Oh, you're right. They've got... I didn't realise they changed up. Because the dolphins haven't changed. The murder birds haven't changed much either. I think it might be if you... I think it's Dystopia Utopia that's doing that. Because we... The cool clothes that the dolphins had on in the colony... once I went down on Utopia, they went back to looking like normal dolphins. So... I think it might have something to do with that. Yeah, just give me... I don't... You know, I hate to say I don't give a shit about these dinosaurs, but I don't give a shit about these dinosaurs. They're the new bacon people as far as I'm concerned. Oh, we can do a one of these for the murder birds. Yeah, let's do one of those for the murder birds. Live peacefully. I mean, should I be making them peaceful? I mean, really? Is that what we're going for? We need them to stand up to the SeaNet. Someone has to. A once powerful scorch regime falls. We want some growth? Yeah, why not? Why not? Definitely want tech. Definitely want tech. We need them to hurry the fuck up. Hurry the fuck up, murder birds. We'll just do one of these for the dolphins. They can now... You transform former useless materials in the Sol system into valuable resources. Something's happened with the murder birds. Growth! Well, what is this dead bird doing here? Vaccine production. Vaccines for the world's deadliest diseases have been developed. Scientists urge the leaders of GLSC to mass produce and freely distribute these vaccines worldwide, potentially eradicating infectious diseases. No man dared to count his children as his own until they had had the smallpox disease. Comte de la Condamnée. Fair enough. Fair enough. And then we got rid of it. We got rid of that fucker. Lots of population. Really don't want growth that much. That'd be a lot of growth. Increased production of vaccine leads to gradual progress towards eliminating disease. Suspicious and anti-vaccination movements. I agree. I mean, technically this is not bad, given it's going to give me +2. And, you know, bring about a lot of... Yeah, you're right. +2 is not that much. We're already at a nice enough growth for them, I think. Let's see what this does. Yeesh. 12% growth. Okay, well, look, they're gonna have to start building up their numbers anyway, given that there's at least 250 times more dolphins than there are these nerds, so... No, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We need more stuff for the dolphins here. A major coded robocracy falls apart and loses all its influence. Oh, poor robocracy. You say 14 billion, but that's what it was. It's 52 billion now. That's what happens when you've got a 30% growth. Really like to bring that down. Oh god, indeed. The universe is soon to be made of dolphins. Especially as now the dolphins don't even exist anymore, it's just they're nanobots or something. I'm gonna do this. Give them a bit more, Oh, what's going on with the cultists? Oh, they've reached the digital age. It's a pity they don't count as, being able to receive signals, I think. We've read all that. Edward Snowden. We read that with the dolphins. Well, the main dolphins. Well, the digital technology applied to warfare results in guided missiles, enhanced recon, and remotely piloted combat drones. With autonomous killing machines just around the corner, cults could also implement ubiquitous surveillance to keep tabs on their citizens. Yep, that seems to, yeah, compared to the original. So it must be that once they become their own colony, whatever, they keep the same tech level, but then the actual speed of tech resets or something. Agreed, 3. These guys are trying to, defend themselves against their original Solarians. Good on you. We need another name for these guys. These are the murder dolphins now. They're trying to be the murder dolphins. They've heard about the murder birds and they, you know, they feel like that could be a good thing. Let's do one of these then. Is there life after death? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, do we want to... I like this because, you know, it doesn't really make much difference for them. And it gives us synthesis. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. A new powerful tank battalion. Ooh. Alright. Nothing special there. Don't want to do that negative, really. Trying to keep our original dolphins pure. Oh, these guys are funky too. Oh, no. No, it was just the others. Stable settlements. And sustain them with agriculture. I'm just going to keep going till they get something. Able to mine. A once powerful region falls. Oh, well, so much for that. Yeah, let's get them some growth. Alright, good. That'll do. That'll do. We've done enough with these guys. Uh-oh. What's happened with the SeaNet? What's going on with SeaNet? Oh no, depopulation! The robot... Wait, we need that! We need that! Alright. Malevolent... There's no way I'm going to say that word, is there? Malevolent smart buildings. Smart buildings in the orbital habitats of Sol have provided generations of dolphins with efficient and comfortable housing that could be adapted on the fly by centralized AI. Recently, core systems have deteriorated and gone haywire, making this smart architecture into a death trap. Their own houses are trying to stop them. Our organic creators started small. They created automated rooms that provided them with sustenance, and then entire smart buildings that restructured themselves while inhabited by sentient organic life forms. but they miscalculated the network effect and scaled these systems up to a city level. After the first million biolives were ended to make room for more network infrastructure, our creators seized with panic. The Spectrum Spiral, Sentient Processing Cloud Post-Singularity 4509943 Formalhaut System. Yeah, they've got some great literacists in that place. How many? Does it tell me how many? Buggy AI corrupted the entire Sol System smart building network over generations. Unable to deactivate it, the dolphins had to get used to the horrific reality of being murdered by their own homes. I know it's against you. Normally we'd pick this one. I don't know. We've got 55 billion of them though. I feel like this is actually a good thing. The broken smart buildings are deactivated and demolished in the dolphin orbital habitats. Underprivileged inhabitants of the Sol System still live in the ruins of the failed smart cities. Do you think this would get them to negative growth though? It's tempting. It is so tempting. 600 years of resources too. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I know it goes everything against what we've done for these guys. No, perfect. It's not even negative growth. We're down to 16% growth. No one died. It's just the growth rate. That'll help with the resource scarcity. This will help the murder birds indirectly because, you know, we don't necessarily need 55 billion dolphins, and we got 7 synthesis. Malevolent smart buildings frequently, I was reading that, murdered their dolphin inhabitants on a regular basis. That's what frequently means. The core network was corrupted over many generations so could not be deactivated without triggering a system-wide catastrophe. We good. We Gucci. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but it feels good. It feels like that was... it happened. It could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse. As you say, it's not that bad. It's, I feel like it worked out. 30% growth is just insane no matter which way you look at it. That's not a good thing. I know we only do good things to the dolphins, but that would be a bad thing, all that growth. We'll once again fire. You've asked that. You keep asking that. Oh, more tech, definitely. I'll be right back. I think that my grandmother's nurse is here or something. We'll find out. No, I'm just hearing things. I'm just hearing things. My grandmother is downstairs having a few champagnes, as she does every day. So I might get a call from the restaurant below asking me to come and pick her up. But not just yet. Hopefully that'll be after the stream. I don't think we want to give these guys any more tech speed. Well, I'm tempted to see what happens to the final tech thing. Is that an end game thing? If you get to the end of the tech tree, you win, or you lose, maybe, if you haven't met with anyone. Alright, none of that. A once powerful scorch regime falls. Yeah, I don't think there's any... Well, they're going so fast that... And we want more. We definitely want more for the murder birds. Definitely want... They're almost at the next level. Oh, so close. Oh, give us another one. Beautiful. Are they going to hit it? Are they going to hit it? They have. Beautiful. What is it? What tech age is it? They've reached the nuclear age. They should be able to hear... This is where we find out if they can hear the... when rocket technology begins to take off, blah, blah, blah. I thought this said something about radio or something. Interesting. Maybe it's the next age. I thought it was... Something told me somewhere the nuclear age was when they can start receiving signals. Don't want that. I don't want minus 50. Heading further down the warpath, the Mark can expect to see assault rifles, jet fighters, and napalm, not to mention the mother of all bombs. Yeah, that one. think we need to do this one. We've got enough synthesis. This is what costs. The bacon people are paying for this. The bacon people are paying for us to be able to get a huge dystopia here. Let's do it. The murder birds are now psychotic nuclear-powered murder birds. They have the bomb. What did I need to have a look at? I was going to do something else. What was it? My brain. Oh, let's give these guys a bit more resources. Oh, that's right. To receive signals. There's a thing. I can't look at that. There we go. They've never made any contact. I wonder if there's something you're supposed to... It must just be now an event can happen. Or, yeah, you were right what you were saying yesterday. It has to be when they have to be ready to receive it when this line goes across. That can't be right. That can't be right. I can't believe that. I think we just have to wait for an event now. There'll be a random event, and that event could now be that they receive the signal. Radioactive resources. Nice. Ah, the dinos. They want to be acknowledged, do they? Knowledge. The Maru start worshipping a pantheon of wise and clever gods. Oh, well, they're not worshipping me then. The priesthood starts to gather and record knowledge as a way of honoring their deities. I gave them hope and so turned away their eyes from death. Prometheus bound by Aeschylus. Gods of wisdom. All right. Well, I'm going to claim that the dinosaurs are worshipping you, No Pity. So these are the No Pityists. The No Pity religion. Ah, do we want to give them a shitload of tech? Maybe. I'll just give them regular tech. Get a bit of synthesis. Some are become devotees of wisdom gods. So not all of them. Not all of them are worshipping you, No Pity. Dutifully gathering knowledge and preserving it for the benefit of all members of society. And it's too religious. It's too religious for my liking. So, you know, we're going to have some people devoted to No Pity, and some that aren't. Not all of them. Not all of them. Executive decision. Well, let's just check the others in case there's some really exciting thing to pick. Nope. Nope on all of them. The No Piteous, nothing. No, don't want to do that to them. So we'll go back to the murder birds, and oh well, we can do this. I don't mind giving them more psychoticism, or a little bit, and some dystopia. Give me that synthesis. These guys are going to wreak hell. They are going to wreak hell. Let's do one of these for once. Invasion of the Horde causes suffering and despair. That was a dystopia, just what we wanted. Give them more tech. More tech. They must catch up. They must catch up. Yeah, I don't like the question marks. I really don't. I prefer these to... No, that's not even what I'm looking for. I prefer the ordinary, just standard synthesis bubbles to the question marks. I want to be able to control it. I want to be able to control it. True, true. So it was once we got to nuclear that we sent out a signal, right? From I guess the problem from the dolphins. I guess the problem is the marked are a little bit too psychotic. It's just too psychotic, I guess. Waiting for an event now. Beloved ruler. I was going to say, what's going on here? Solarian administrations. Is that the colonists? Trappist is sending signals into space. They already knew how to do it. They came from space. Alien Communication Project. The scientists of Trappist Prime produced a compressed message with all essential information about the Solarian civilization in an attempt to establish... They might talk to the murder birds first. You've been observing our Earth and we'd like to make contact with you. We are your friends, calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Do not run, we are your friend. This can't possibly go well. Due to the excessive levels of optimism intrinsic in the zeitgeist, signals are frequently sent in the direction of other star systems which are seen most likely to harbour intelligent life forms. Here's a problem. We said these guys are isolationists. There's no way, if we're going to follow the script, that we could do this. But also, I want to see what happens, science-wise. So, this needs some thinking about. How dedicated to our storytelling do we want to be? This is the first run-through, after all. We don't have to be absolutely... maybe I'll just do this one, a regular signal. So the scientists arbitrarily target the Sol system exclusively. They came from the Sol system. Have they? Because they crashed, I guess we're going to have to go with the story that they've forgotten where they came from. See, this is the problem with some of these randomized storytelling games. Sometimes it doesn't make any sense. Look, let's do this one. They can target the Sol system and let's just see what happens. Yeah, maybe they, this is their one last attempt to reach out and see if they've become SeaNet or not. I don't know. Let's do that. Oh, I see. So they just do a little one. Oh, isn't that cute? I should have done the other one. They would have gone to the murder birds. So this will tell us. If this hits here, although it doesn't really tell us, does it? Well, if the second this hits here, we get an event, then we know, then that's what it is. It's when it reaches. If we still get an event based on this one, then it's just whatever's in the circle. We'll find out. Let's see. What are the car up to? I'd forgotten they were called the car. Hey, have we ever had 4 bubbles before? What's going on? 4 bubbles? Weird. 4 bubbles. Yeah, well, it's been thousands of years, hundreds of years, whatever it's been, yeah, so... But no, maybe they're, they're still isolationists, but they want to know where their enemy is, right? They don't want to... They don't want to, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer, that kind of thing. What are these nerds up to? Oh, we can probably grab that. That'll give us a bit of synthesis. The War of the Flames continuing. My god, how many War of the Flames can they have? More War of the Flames. It's constant War of the Flames with these nerds. Where is it? It's about halfway. Wow, all random on those. Don't like them. Don't like them. We'll do one of these. Can we defend ourselves from malignant synthetic life form created by ancient aliens? What ancient aliens? What are you talking about? You're the ones that created the fucking malignant artificial life forms. Typical sentient beings. You go and create the apocalypse and then you think it's everyone else's fault. Typical bastards. Any negatives here? No negatives here. Oh, all of these bubbles. Typical bastards. If aliens being exist, they would have visited a long time ago, and if such civilizations existed, then they would have given us some sign of their existence. Listen to the radio waves, you nerds! God damn. God damn. Uh-oh. What are the robots doing? Power. Power, huh? Autonomous warships. Huge interplanetary warships roam the Sol system. Their entire crews are replaced by artificial strategy and control systems capable of hyper-fast decision-making and complex weapon coordination, impossible for the slow brain of any dolphin. I'm not an animal brain. I'm not even some attempt to produce an AI through software running a computer. I am a culture mind. We are close to gods and on the far side. We are quicker, we live faster and more completely than you do, with so many more senses, such a greater store of memories, and at such a fine level of detail. Look to Windward by Ian M. Banks, Scottish author. They will destroy everything, and it's not even the dolphins anymore, it's the robots. Absolutely SeaNet. Definitely don't want that. Oh, we can stop them. We can stop them. The first prototype warship behaved strangely. The tactical statistics and military efficiency of the autonomous warship are off the charts, but the strategy used by the artificial intelligence is so untypical for the dolphins that they are scared to build any more of them and abandon the prototype in deep space. Why would you leave it out there? Why is there 60 billion of them? What would this say? The autonomous warships maintain themselves, build new versions if needed, and populate the borders of the Sol system. The dolphins sometimes wonder if they are still in control of their terrifying creations. Nah, we're gonna have to use our synthesis. It's a lot. It's a huge amount. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. We can't be having autonomous nanobot SeaNet warships just fucking about the place. We can't. The Dolphins once built a prototype of a completely autonomous interplanetary warship. It came up with strategy so untypical and frightening for the Dolphins that they never built another one. There are still rumors that the ship is somewhere lost in deep space, following its outlandish tactics. That's what I said. That's what I said. There's a fucking psycho dolphin SeaNet ship out there. Bloody dolphins. Bloody dolphins. You know, they were supposed to be the chosen ones. They were supposed to bring balance to the Force. And here they are creating fucking autonomous bloody murder warships. It's outrageous. Here we go, we can do one of these. Do one of those. Give us a negative. Give us one of these. Is there life after death? Probably not for you blokes. You know, you're God. You worship me, I know, but as a god of whatever it is, pain and suffering. Give them more tech, give them more tech. Once powerful empire falls. More tech. Well, we really need to be getting some synthesis back up. That'll help. That's a negative that we can do for them. That's also one that I'm happy to do with these guys. How have we gotten back to under 100%? What do you want, dinos? What have you done now? Oh, I haven't even been looking at the resources. We've got dinosaurs with swords now. Dinosaurs with swords. Ah, yes, the Trappists. The No-Pityists, sorry. The No-Pityists with swords. And they have no pity. And they are advancing, you said just before the word advancement comes up. Does that mean that's what I'm picking? I think so. I think so. Why not? Although they could give me some synthesis. Monks transcribe knowledge in books that scholars are eager to get their hands on. As ever, Maruity looks to the heavens for guidance. No pitiety. No pitiola, really. Look, you said the word advancement, and that just seems like that's karma right there, or, you know, prophecy. Their god has spoken. What's okay? It's a bit high, yeah, under the 10%. That's cool. That's cool. All right, so resources you said were looking bad. 400 years for these guys. It's okay for now. It's okay for now. These guys have got 500 years. You did. You prophesized it before it even showed on screen. 2003. Alright, well no one wants to give me anything interesting, so we'll just see what the murder birds have got. Do one of these. They would have visited by now, yeah, you said that. Oh, there we go, we've got an event. Enlightenment. The murder birds are enlightened? I don't think so. Civil rights movement. A mark to differentiate ethnic minorities and legalize racial discrimination against them. Resistant campaigns and grassroots protests against the scorched empires are rising all over Clear demanding the abolition of segregation laws and the end of structural racism. In a racist society, it's not enough to be non-racist. We must be anti-racist. Angela Davis. Okay, this will be an interesting moral dilemma. What is it going to give me? Can't do the dead end. The civil rights movement makes a huge impact on lawmakers, but the structure of Marx's society is still rooted in discrimination. I didn't even realise they're racist murder birds with their chihuahuas and their tattoos. Or we could actually, look, there's no way we're doing that. The murder birds would absolutely not give up their bigoted ways. We're gonna have to do two. I mean, I would have done that if I had it, but I don't, so... Yeah, we don't want any utopia for these guys. We almost got to a full dystopia too. I'm annoyed. That's a setback as far as I'm concerned. We will fight always for equal rights of every mark. No, you won't! Ethnic minorities amongst the mark struggled with legalised racial discrimination. After a section of the majority embraced the message of the movement, racist laws were changed, but enough to end existing structural prejudice against certain groups. My god, they're Nazi racist murder birds. What have we done? What have we done? We can... No, that's a negative. That's the positive. I don't want to do that. No, don't want to do that. Not with the dolphins. Well, look, we need synthesis, so I'm going to grab that. These guys are military anyway, so they go a little bit more nuts with it all. Fair enough. Don't want to lose population for them. And these guys have just got these. Alright. Good work. Dinosaurs. I'm just trying to see if any of these are changing with these. Not really. What have we created? What have we done? More tech for the dinosaurs, for the murder birds, the Nazi murder birds. Okay, that is definitely someone coming in. I'll be back in a second. Alright, sorry about that. Yes, that was the nurse, and I had to tell her my grandmother's still downstairs drinking her champagne. So that's all sorted. The music is called Heaven and Hell. It's one of the Google Music free things that you can use for YouTube. Did know who did it at one point, but yeah, I found it ages ago. I used it on my YouTube channel, so it's kind of my theme music. It's very, I love synthwave kind of stuff, so it's called Heaven and Hell. Let me see if I can find it out. Did I ever write it down somewhere? Where's YouTube music? Audio library. Can I search this? Search or filter library. Search for Heaven and Hell. Jeremy Blake. Heaven and Hell, Jeremy Blake. If you've got a YouTube channel, you just go into the studio and go to your audio library and it'll tell you. There's a Heaven and Hell Part 2. Could probably download that. That doesn't sound anything like. Is it? Let me just make sure this is the. Yeah, that's my original Heaven and Hell. I've got to download this. That's for sure. I don't want to open it in fucking music. Let's put it in my audio library. There we go. That second part 2 isn't as good as part 1, Jeremy, but there you go. Well, thank you for making me look up that. I found some more music to use. I'll have to look up that guide, see if he's got other music as well, because yeah, that song that I use I really like. Don't want to stop the development of tech. No, don't want any of those. What's going on with this signal? Oh, it's not quite there yet. Soon, TM. Soon. Right, I'm wondering what we need to do here. What do we need to do here? What can we do with the... We really need to try and get these guys going some more. We will fight always for equal rights. No, I don't think you will, but hey. Oh, here we go. They're at the next one too. Digital age. Maybe it's this age that they can do radio. I don't know. Let's see. Mobile system satellite networks? You'd think. You'd think. Yeah, they're catching up, aren't they? Almost. Why can't they receive that signal? It must have to cross the thing. That's kind of annoying. We need to do this, even though it's going to cost us all our synthesis. Digital technology applied to warfare results in guided missiles, enhanced recon, and remotely piloted combat drones. With autonomous killing machines just around the corner, scorched empires could also implement ubiquitous surveillance to keep tabs on their citizens. Sounds like our Nazi racist murder birds that we love and hate in equal measure. Can we get to 100% dystopia? Not even remotely. We're not even back to where we were. God dang. God dang. These guys don't need any more tech. Although they are slowly going... Well, it's slow. It's slow going for them, it seems. Here's what I'm wondering. I know it's meant to get harder as it goes on, right? To keep going, but we're going really slow now. We're going really slow now. So maybe this isn't cumulative. Maybe this only affects the current tech level. And because I haven't been giving these guys any tech level, this isn't going very fast. Or maybe just after tech level 10, it's just super slow. Don't know. Don't know. It's definitely very slow now. They haven't had an advance in ages. I think there's been 2 or 3 advances on the murder birds in just since the dolphins have become level 10. Don't know. Not enough information. Need more information. Large metropolitan areas. Awesome. Digital waste technology. Optimize their resources. Will hopefully help with that. These are the colonists, right? Oh no! A great war! Well, you need 3 more societies to reach the last level, so that would help. Yeah, looking like it's going to be very hard to get those last levels. The war on terror. After a shocking attack striking the heartland of one of Trappist Prime's major military factions, their military administrator denounces the perpetrators as terrorists and rallies for an international campaign to destroy them and their support networks. Wanton killing of innocent civilians is terrorism, not a war against terrorism. Noam Chomsky. Good on you, Noam. I love your work. We could bring them peace. We've got just... Well, that'll actually give us synthesis. But, you know, is that what they're about? Is that what they're about? Instead of a military campaign, a global initiative is launched to cut funding to militant groups, bolster impoverished regions, and identify supporters of terrorist activity. Nah, not these guys. Not these guys. So it's after decades of military intervention from several Solarian administrations, the original terror network is finally destroyed, but the price is high. 80 million catastrophes. Casualties. Shite. Oh, this will be the end of them. Alright, well we don't... 3 is a bit extreme in the sense that they'd all die. Or we can kill most of them. I'm just gonna have to do this. It's gonna give us synthesis. Yes, these guys were... I mean, they're obviously coming out of their shells now. They've sent a message back to Sol. Maybe they've changed their ways. Maybe they've changed their ways. You know, we thought they were going military, but they've come to their senses. They've, you know, they smoked the peace pipe and they're becoming a bit hippie-ish again. They were utopia when they arrived, so... I don't want to kill 80 million dolphins. You know? That's... I mean, I know I killed 250 bacon people. But that's different. They were bacon people. Obviously. Obviously that's different. Okay, well, that happened. We averted war of the dolphin colonists. Luckily. Why these guys got the crazy music? Yeah, more tech, more tech. We need to get you up to the level of the dolphins. I am very low on synthesis, you're right. I need to find some negatives that make sense. No, that's not going to make sense. These guys had a negative. It's gone. It's gone. No. Do I do this? Yeah, fuck it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry the no pidyites. You're just going to have to become more warlike. I need synthesis. I needs it. Yeah, yeah, we're going to find some bad decisions where at places we don't care. Although here's a tech. Let's do a tech. I mean, these sometimes can give 5 synthesis. Yep, it gave me 5 synthesis. Beautiful. Or it gave me some, I don't know if it was 5, it gave me some. We need bad decisions. We need bad decisions. Fuck it. Give me that. Give me that. We need the monies. We need the monies. Oi, that one changed while I was looking at it. What happened there? Was it this one loading back in? Yeah, yeah, it does. I mean, although that's reached as well. We haven't had an event, so maybe, you know. Again, don't know how it works. Here we go, have some more tech. Have some more dystopia. Give me some synthesis. Is this? No. You've already built spaceships. You already started another colony. Expansion fleet. The Dolphins make it their destiny to spread their civilization throughout the galaxy. Automated research programs pinpoint... Hang on. Is that the front door? Be right back. Don't panic, chat. I'm hearing things. It might have actually been on the soundtrack of the game. I might have to leave one ear out. There we go. Dolphins make it their destiny to spread their civilization throughout the galaxy. Automated research programs pinpoint optimal expansion vectors, and science bots construct a fleet of interstellar vessels in the Oort cloud of the solar system. The surface of the Earth is the shore of a cosmic ocean. On this shore, we've learned most of what we know. Recently, we waded a little way out, maybe ankle deep, and the water seems inviting. Carl Sagan. It is not inviting. It is murderous. So what do we got here? Oh no! Epic project would have been cool. Regular development. The optimal expansion vector points to the Rigel system. They'll find the remains of the pig people, and they'll know that their god is an evil one. We can't send them to the Rigel system, can we? And the automated research program's constructed expansion fleet at towards the new star, or something goes horribly wrong. No, I kind of need to do this, don't I? Pity I can't do that. Pity I can't do that. No worries, no pity. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'll make sure your dinosaurs do right by your godly creeds. Your creeds. Have a good one. Let's see. Let's go regular development. We've got to at least send one of them out. There they go. Oh, there's the cool dolphins again. They're back. Yes, yes. And they start at tech level 10, just straight up. Nice. It begins its journey. Well done. Okay, cool. Let's send them off. Don't want either of those for there. Don't want. We still want some more synthesis if we can. Alright, we're gonna just have to go one of these, I think. Number of mining complexes. Nice. Oh, signals from space. No pity if you're still here. So that's finally reached there, so there you go. It probably is when it reaches, and then this circle is completely useless for us. So that's interesting. Well, you don't get a choice when you send the signals, so Sol is receiving alien signals. The Dolphin Robotic Network. The quantum computers of a regular Dolphin Robotic Network are picking up weak traces of the communication signal from the TRAPPIST system. Robotic AIs start to analyze the data from many light years away. Will they figure out that this is a message from the dolphins? Dolphins are talking to themselves. The galactic history of transmission waves is fascinating but also tragic. So many species never knew about the existence of others because the signals emitted from faraway civilizations were too fragmented to be seen for what they were. Ryle. Shoshone Transspecies Archivist, Galactic Year 64.03 Alpha Andromeda Cluster. What can we do here? What can we do here? Motherfucker! Let's see. Can't do that one. Ignorance. The staff of the robotic network are busy with other things, so the scrambled traces of the communication signal are soon forgotten among the data stored on the quantum computers. So how would you get this? This is interesting. I know the whole point of this game is that, you know, it's difficult for civilizations to communicate with each other. But so I have to send a signal and then hope I have enough synthesis to the other side to actually capture the signal? Interesting. Or hostility. A rival-coded robocracy finds out about the communication signal and sends a large military space fortress to destroy the robotic network before scientific secrets about the Solarian civilization can be uncovered. This incident leads to massive military tensions between the dolphin-coded robocracies. No! No! I can't pick that one. It's just, that's not what the robots, the dolphins would do. I guess it's a little bit SeaNet, but I'm just gonna have to ignore it. But then I miss out on this. Let's think this through. Let's just go through this. We have been telling the story of the dolphins becoming robots, becoming SeaNet. So this would fit with that story. And at least give us whatever this does. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm throwing out the rule book. I'm throwing out the rule book. I destroyed like 90% of the Utopia. Military tensions between the coded robocracies of the Dolphins were exacerbated after a large military space fortress destroyed the robotic network that discovered the communication signal of the Solarian civilization. But why did I still get a satellite icon? Oh well, I thought that might mean they send out a signal as well, but no, it didn't do it. So not what I thought it was going to do. Probably shouldn't have done that. Well, it wouldn't have made much difference. We only had one choice other than that, which was the neutral one, which would have been basically the same, I think. What are these guys up to? Do we want to make them more utopian? No, I need to find some synthesis. So what can we do here? Can't do that with these guys. They've got 1 billion dolphins. Wow. Wow. 64 billion dolphins. Potential war casualties? Maybe. Maybe just to get some synthesis. What about you guys? Can I get some synth from you? They're all pluses. Motherfucker, they're all non-pluses as well. Let's do this. They need some resources. Let's see if we've got some negatives now that are worth doing. Nope. Also nope. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't really care where they are on the utopian scale. Give me some synth. You hear me, that synth? We're just going to have to use these ones. Are we sure that we would recognize aliens if they would visit the Trappist system? You will if they were the Dolphins, because they're the same people. You're the same people, you nerds. What's going on? What is going on? Don't want that negative. No negatives here either. Do I give them a... We'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. Give them a bit of a chance, maybe. Definitely want that. I'm getting nowhere near 100. Well, another 9% to... Oh, the Dolphin expansion fleet. Where are you going? What are you doing? Dolphin efficiency. Logistic Officer Protocol. A protocol implemented by a brilliant logistics officer could lead to a far better management of resource storage on the Dolphin expansion fleet. Can the onboard quantum computer handle the instructions? Efficiency protocols are crucial for long-distance space travel, but biointelligences often lack the insight to not implement instructions that see biolife as inefficient at some point. 100 MER, Galactic Network Vertex, Universal Pulse 23M 013K, Hyperdimensional Subspace. I love that guy's work. Let's see. Civilization. The Logistics Officer Protocol is extremely effective and forms the basis of a new operating system of the Dolphin Expansion Fleet's quantum computer. Regular development. The quantum computer needs to calculate the day-to-day operations of the Dolphin Expansion Fleet's journey. Look, you've got 131 years. You would have arrived at your planet by then. So I'm going to take this 15 synthesis. That's awesome. The quantum computer crashes, and after this incident, the robotic technicians of the Dolphin Expansion Fleet never let a logistics officer touch their operating... Yeah, fuck you, logistics officers. What do you know? It was forbidden for any logistics officer on the Dolphin Expansion Fleet to even touch the complex onboard quantum computer. The ship's robotic technicians thought they were completely incompetent. Well, there you go. That's what happens. That's what happens, you nerds. Nothing negative there, although we are up to 60 synthesis. More would be good. More would be good. Give me more. Just do a few of these. Probably should do these on not the main planets that we want. Now that I think about it, because they do affect these numbers in some way. I don't know which way, but... So Dolphin robotic officer removed. Get out of here. Definitely don't want any more growth for those guys. Don't want to do any of those negatives. Happy with 16% growth. Where are the no pidyites going? How are the no pidyites going? Here they are. Oh, they've got the cool music now. Oh no, it was just left over from... They don't have the cool music. No, I don't have the cool music. Oh well. Let's just do one of these then. Is there life after death? Is there a dog? Are there beings like us outside of our world? No, you are dinosaurs wearing scarves. I'm pretty sure you're unique. Pretty sure you're unique. This almost proves it has to be when it crosses, because, you know, if this were to keep going, it would eventually get very big, and then, yeah, so it's just whether when these lines cross, that's when an event could happen. So this line here might as well fuck off. I wish I could turn it off, because it's completely useless now. It can, or I guess maybe once it's gone past all of the planets, it'll disappear as being something that's completely useless. Interesting, interesting. All random events, don't really want that. Any negatives, don't want that negative though. Any negatives? No, don't really want to do that to the dolphins. Nope. Come on, give us a negative. No negatives? Alright, well, we'll just do these then. We'll just do these. Nah. We're not trying to make them too military. No pity would be upset with me. Got to try and take care of them. We'll just do one of these. We've got no useful events going on. Here we go. Here's an event. The No Pityists. Paradigm shift. Familiar spirits. The old folktales of the Maru about animal-like spirits that help out common people in need slowly gaining popularity. The idea that familiar helpers can be called for spiritual aid becomes a religion on Tau Ceti 3. The younglings believe that they can summon an arcane owl shark to do their bidding on the night of the double moon, but it is all just an excuse to get drunk on algae ale and mate with each other. Oko the Wise, Bridge a Mindbender, 113th Tide, Groom Bridge System. Yep, seems likely. Seems likely. So, we can... What would No Pity want? Let's see. Familiar spirits who believe that only the kindest and purest souls can attract the favour of a familiar. The Maru develop new rules for living based on this idea and try to abide by them. I'm not spending 50. And although they are already on dystopia, do I want to do that to them? So this will give them tech, a little bit of utopia, improve their war casualties and their resource scarcity. Or the Maru kingdoms don't tolerate this kind of superstition. Familiar worship is outlawed and participants of summoning rituals are executed for using dark magic. Seems a bit rough. I'm going to do this one. These guys are basically random. Doesn't matter which one we pick. We'll just pick something that sounds good at the time, I guess. Or if No Pity was still in the chat, what they want. But, yeah, I quite like that one. They have new rules based on this idea and try to abide by them. Alright, there you go, have a bit of a boost. Have a bit of a boost, you dinos. Alright, any negatives? Any negatives? Any useful negatives? Looking for useful negatives. Nope. Do I want to lower their growth? I think I do. Malicious automated research programs kills many dolphins inhabitants before it's disabled. Good on it. Good on it. The robots, the AI, they're taking over. They're taking over. How you doing, dinos? Let's see. No, none of that. I'll have none of it. Any negatives? Yes, we could do negatives for these guys. Yeah, why not? Give me them synthesis. Give me them synthesis. This needs a reworking. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it means. I don't know how it affects anything. The plus or minus around the wrong way. I mean, what does it mean, potential casualties? I don't really understand. It should just be how warlike they are or something. Or how peaceful they are. Or their potential for averting war or something like that, if you wanted to keep all of these are positive. This one's negative as it gets bigger. All the rest of them are, well, this is just back and forth, but these ones are all, well, I guess not. It's not as simple as that. It's not as simple as that. We've got 74 synthesis. And yo, they've made it to the next one. What is it? They've reached the cyber age. Man, they're powering through it now too. With rapid advancement in artificial intelligence and technologically augmented mark, the civilization undergoes drastic change and reaches new milestones in science, engineering, and the arts. He still dreamed of cyberspace, hope veiling nightly at the speed he took. I've read that one. I've read it. Move on. $60, huh? To do their one. The marked prioritized military power, creating new tools for defense and combat on Gliese or elsewhere in space. The fear of yet unknown alien enemies inspires dreams of interstellar conquest. That has to be that one. That sounds like them just to a T. Let's see how, where's our dystopia? Come on, 95. Ooh, getting close to 100% dystopia. These poor murder birds. How dare we do this to them? We need synth now. We desperately need synth. At all costs, really. Though we've got no signals moving on, so probably not as urgent as it could be. Could do this one. I might, you know, they've got plenty to spare here, and I need the synthesis. Don't want that. Let's see. Yeah, these guys can have a bit of casualties, why not? See how they're going. They're still, you know, they're still sort of erring and ahhing between being psychotic and peaceful. Consumption in Trappist. Global meat industry. To provide the Solarians with industrial meat products, their administrators raise livestock inside factory farming complexes all over the globe. Furthermore, the meat animals emit massive amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere of Trappist Prime. Domesticated chickens and cattle may well be an evolutionary success story, but they are also among the most miserable creatures that ever lived. Yuval Noah Harari, Israeli historian. Well, let's stop that. Let's stop giving them miserable lives, you arseholes. Let's see. This is Trappist Prime. So, I'm going to take the synthesis, really. Why not? The administrations of Trappist Prime start to tax meat products, turning them into luxury goods, but the taste of the privilege for animal products still leads to relatively high energy and land consumption. Yeah, but 2 synthesis, though. You can't say no to that, and you've got 1,000 years. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Stop your whinging, rogue dolphins. Any negatives? Any negatives? Any negatives, murder birds? No negatives. No negatives. Yep. I'm going to take it. Kills many dolphins. I was going to say, hopefully that gets us under 10%. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. A continual search for negatives. No, I don't want to do scarcity for you. How's their... Oh, I don't want to... Do I want to reduce their growth? No, I think I need their growth to go up. We need more murder birds. We need the murder birds, so we'll just do normal bubbles. They're still worried about their asteroids. Why have they got that music at the moment? Because they're fully dystopian, maybe? I wonder. I can't... No. You're always go Utopia. And these guys... More casualties? Why not? Why not? We need the synth. We desperately need the synthesis. Not an easy word to say. No, I don't want any of that. What they need to do is on this screen have the 3 things, so that you don't have to keep going into each of them. And then if you want to click on them to actually find what the specific things are, but if in this stage of the game where I'm just looking for negative items and I know what each of them want, you know, I'm happy to have negative dystopia with marked, for example, and then you could just click on the bubbles as they pop up here. Having to click in each time, especially with that zoom in, is a bit much. It's a bit much, in my humble opinion. No negatives? Absolutely no negatives. Alright, okay. Well, let's try and push the murder birds along. It's very likely that if an alien civilization is out there in the galaxy, that it would be a synthetic civilization. Well, you're not wrong. I don't think the dolphins exist anymore. They're robots now. Oh, the Nopedius have reached the pirate age. It's pirate dinosaurs now. Yar. Yarg. The T-Rex. Release the Kraken. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, we've read all that. Wisdom is going to give us plus 15 for these guys. The discovery of new lands and people inspires the Mario to re-examine social and scientific principles. Well, you know, plus, you know, there's no pity. They're God. No pitiola, they're God and Saviour. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I want the synth. And we've got no particular story flavour for these guys yet. The dispute over the red flower fanned the flames of long-standing rivalries between enemy tribes, culminating in a perpetual state of conflict on Tau City 3 with great losses. And we've had that. That's an older one. That's the War of the Flame. That's the War of the Flame. Alright, any negatives? Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get close. What's that gonna get us? Oh my god, 97% dystopia. I wonder if there's something that happens at 100%. 98. Oh my god, 2 more of those would be fantastic, game. More tech, yeah, we'll allow that. I'll allow it. We need them to catch up. Uh-oh. They're not gonna... The robot dolphins aren't gonna allow it. Injustice. We've got the spider tanks going on here. Kill the ethics systemizers. Opposed to the progress in their society, some dolphin reactionaries take to extreme measures. They start murdering ethics systemizers all over Earth because of their supposed corrupting influence on the robotic programmers of the dolphin-coded robocracies. That word is not a word and it's hard to say. Will someone put an end to this slaughter? Will no one think of the children? The children! Great shame on those who dare to harm a single scale of a spirit whisperer. In times of war and times of peace, it is never allowed to spill the blood of the most sacred among us. Lesh, father, mother of all, Tegan Songwalker, 9,000 years before the awakening tea garden system. Okay, what's this gonna do? Can't do prevention. Regular development. Just doesn't want these dolphins to get to Utopia. Kill the ethics systemizers. The robotic programmers do not want to lose the support of traditional dolphins, so their response to the killings is ambivalent. The murder of ethics systemizers is not allowed, but not much is done by the coded robocracies to protect them. Massive injustice. The killing of ethics systemizers is embraced by many coded robocracies, and they are hunted down by AI commandos all over Sol. The sentient gun triumphs over progress. I'm just going to have to go this. Obviously I would want to prevent this, but don't have the money, so we're just going to have to take the hit. Ethics systemizers had a precarious existence in the singularity age of Sol. Extreme dolphins. Opposed to the progress in their societies, were trying to murder them, and the coded robocracies did not do much in their defense. Extreme dolphins. Let's just do a bubble. We need synthesis. Alright, let's have a look around for some negatives. Give us some negatives, will you? I need the synthesis. I needs it. Oh, how I needs it. Yeah, here we go. 99% dystopia. The murder birds. The murder birds. Oh, the dolphins have arrived at Rigel 7. Will they find the remains of the pig people, of the bacon people. That'll be interesting. I wonder if that's something that happens. Polar colony. A long journey ends as the expansion fleet arrives at its destination. The crew determines that the polar regions of Rigel 7 are protected by Arctic ice. They propose starting a colony there to observe local life forms. When he spoke of the sounds and silences of the ice, of the shadowless weather and the night's darkness, I listened as fascinated as all the rest, my gaze on my friend's dark face. The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula Le Guin. We made it! So is this a crash? It's just, oh my god. Again, total failure. Bloody hell. I'm tempted to do that. 40 synthesis. A collapse of the polar ice on Earth dooms... On Earth? Dooms the expansion fleet as it tries to embed itself within the Arctic shelf, ending the life of all dolphins on board. Oh, shit. Shit, do I want to do that? Do I want to? Do I even need another colony out here? Adapting to the environment of Rigel 7 is difficult. The expansion fleet lands on the polar region of Rigel 7, but the crew is forced to abandon ship. Now, chat, look away. Look away. I'm not killing a billion dolphins right now for 40 synthesis. I didn't kill... You didn't see anything. I didn't kill 1 billion sentient life forms for 40 bits of currency in a game. I didn't. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Okay. So much for those dudes. The synthesis though, come on. Ooh, do we want to lower the growth of the... Yeah, I think we do. I'm happy to take that negative. Lower the growth. God, these autonomous, whatever they are killing so many dolphins. 10%. We'll stick with 10%. I'm okay with 10%. There's 71.7 billion of these dolphins. Robot dolphins murdered. Well, they're not murdered dolphins. They're, they used to float around in tanks and shit with little guns, and now look at them. They've taken over the universe. There's 71 billion of them. Oh, well, we might as well do this. Lower that for now. Oh, come on, give me a dystopian one, please. Is the universe a computer simulation? Almost certainly, apparently. Almost certainly. God, it's hot. I'm so thirsty. There's no water in my water bottle. I'll have to leave you with the chair briefly. I need to go put some water here. If I don't fill this up, it takes time. It takes time. There we go. Precious aqua. Precious aqua. Music's gone nuts. The music! Still not giving me a dystopia. It gives them dystopias. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Don't know if I want to do any of that. Alright. All of that's useless too. Do one of these and hope it's not a utopia. Destroys a space station. Killed a bunch of people. What's this nonsense? They're on top of each other. I think the bottom one's just an ordinary one, right? Oh, I did the growth one. I did this one anyway, which is fine. Which is fine. We don't mind that. Here's the universe. Oh, we're good on synthesis now. Oh, that's right. I don't know where I got those. I forget. Where did I get those 40 synthesis? It wasn't by killing a billion people. No, it wasn't. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Automated research programs. Default software encoded in all Mark digital devices allocates any spare capacity to data analysis. The digital overhead of Mark society is devoted to the exploration of knowledge. That doesn't sound like the murder birds. My cleaning robot is preoccupied with... We've had this one. We've actually had this one with the dolphins. Okay, I don't mind giving them tech at all. Plus, it's going to give me synthesis. Highly optimized software impacts decision-making in every aspect of Mark society. Programmers and data scientists wield enormous influence over the planet. I'm doing it. It's just positives to me. Positives, positives, positives. Why is the music going nuts with them? Why at all? Why on Earth? Why on Sol? Why on GLSC or whatever it's called? Is the music going nuts? No, we'll just do one of these. Just do one of those. Oh, I'll take that negative. Yep, give me the synthesis. The next event we have, we're going to be covered. We're going to be covered. We'll be able to do all three choices, I think. Any more negatives? Going once, going twice. We'll just do one of those. Come on, give me dystopia. Yes! Here we go. Does this trigger an event? 100% dystopia. It cannot possibly get any worse for the murder birds. And we feel good about it. And we feel good about it. We'll even reduce their casualties because we're so happy about how dystopian they are. Doesn't do anything. I thought it might trigger an event, but no. Oh, maybe. Oh no, we've moved on to the next stage. They're absolutely powering through it now. Mark received. They like the Dolphins were yesterday. The solar age. Excellent, excellent. Wisdom, and I don't want to give them utopia though. Growth and resources. Techniques are developed to allow terraforming and colony construction in even the harshest environments in the Gliese system. And what's this? Orbital Space Labs develop tech to allow it further into the cosmos. I'm gonna have to take the dystopia hit. I'm gonna have to. I want that 10 synthesis, and I want more tech for them. 5%, no, it's another 5 bubbles. Another 5 bubbles. Anyway, we got there. We did the science of whether it would give us a an event for hitting 100%, which it didn't, which is a bit disappointing. What are you up to? What are you up to, Trappist nerds? Singularity awareness. As scientists pour raw data into machine learning algorithms, they begin to approach Solarian-level artificial intelligence. The administrators of Trappist Prime contemplate what might happen if their software could create better versions of itself, setting off an AI explosion and the jazz music. Would the new superintelligence bring about a utopian society, or would it inherit the violent tendencies of its creators? The ultimate limit to our information processing and machine substrate lies far outside the limits in biological tissue. Nick Bostrom, Swedish philosopher. Excellent, excellent. Cultural ascent, don't really care about these guys. It's going to be this one. Don't mind pushing them towards utopia a bit, or more war casualties. They flip-flop. 1 minute they're trying to kill everyone, the next minute they don't want to kill anyone. That's what happens when you're a colonist and trapped on a different planet. Powerful tech companies lobby the administrations to allow unrestricted development of AI, but they promise not to be evil. Military organizations make no such promises and conduct autonomous weapons research in secret. Ooh. Hell was that noise? I forgot to keep my ear out to listen for the front door. And leaving digital ethics at the discretion of military and tech giants push society towards total information control for the sake of business as usual. Sounds familiar. Trappist Prime was blanketed in satellites feeding global surveillance data to AI engines which optimized, and I was reading that, which optimized for zero crime by any means necessary. Serve the public trust. What is it? Serve the public trust, defend the something, uphold the law? My God, I'm going to have to hand in my geek card. Serve the public trust. Robocop rules. What is it? Protect the innocent. Uphold the law. Prime directives. Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law. I am the law. I am the law. Yeah, I'll take that negative. Look at this synthesis. We'll be protected from any version of bullshit. Any version of bullshit events, hopefully. Oh, what's going on, dinos? Oh, you've moved on. Where are you up to? Industrial already. They're powering through it too now. Yeah, now we've got industrial as dinos. Alright, cool. Excellent. +2. This age sees an explosion in the marrow potential for telecommunications via radio waves. Mass-produced goods, including new medicines, could improve the lives of many. Marrow focus their efforts on designing tanks, bomber planes. No, I'm just going to go this. There's no reason not to. We're not telling a specific story with these dudes. So I'll take that synthesis. Thanks. Meanwhile, we are telling a specific story with these dudes, and we had to fuck up a bit and lose their dystopia. But, you know, that's what happens. That's what happens sometimes. Any negatives up here? No. Any negatives here? No. Take me to Earth. That's not Earth. No negatives. Take me to Earth, please. That's what we need to do. I need to go back between these two like that. We want to start... Look, we have literally not moved on. What would this do? Did move it on slightly. Good science there. Interesting, though. Interesting. We've got plenty of synthesis, so... Memes are circulated in the Sol system to inspire the dolphins to preserve environment and resources. Ah, oh, hell yes, they're memes. Gotta get them memes going. I'll take that dystopia, thank you very much. They're ruthless prime programmer. I love it. Yeah, have one of those. Oh, they're doing memes too. They're sending memes out like it's going out of favor. Have some more resources. Getting up to 0.3 billion. Uh-oh, what's going on with the dolphins? Growth. We don't want growth. Regenerative... Hello, can anyone speak English here? Regenerative flesh. Gene manipulation is increasing the regenerative abilities of dolphin flesh. Any tissue damage repairs itself in a short time, and even severe organ failure can be prevented by automatically regrowing replacement organ... Oh my god, I can't speak today. Inside the bodies of the dolphins, multiplying their lifespan tenfold. So what you're telling me, we've now got Wolverine robo-dolphins. SeaNet plus Wolverine. Mutating fast-growing cells were once the greatest horror for our creators, but now they transform their biomatter into something far more expanding. Where is the end of this process? Will they at some point want to become like us, mimic our mind clouds, merge their physical bodies and unite their entire population into a titanic pool of interconnected flesh? I mean... The Spectrum Spiral, Sentient Processing Cloud Post-Singularity 450993 Fomalhaut System. The Great Philosopher. Right. Don't want growth, though. Robotic AIs perfect the regenerative technology and the flesh and organs of the dolphins regrown extremely fast. It is uncommon to die from minor accidents or violence anymore. I mean, that sounds cool and all. The regenerative flesh doesn't solve all dolphin health problems, and severe injuries can still be fatal, but life expectancy does slowly increase. In a bizarre laboratory incident, a dolphin body won't stop regenerating and turns into a massive blob of ever-growing flesh. The coded robocracies fear this abomination and stop the use of regen tech. I mean, I don't need more dolphins. Right? This would be what we pick kind of by the rules, that these guys are always going to be this choice, but don't really need more dolphins. And I can have 5 synthesis and a massive blob of ever-growing flesh. Oh, I can't turn it down. I can't turn it down. We've gone from Wolverine to the blob. We've managed to save them from being Wolverine. The murder birds might have some hope still. Any negatives? Any negatives? Bueller? No negatives. Alright, well, we'll just do one of these then. Check up here, I keep forgetting. Actually, we don't need negatives. We don't really. Okay, I'll take some Utopia. I'll take some Utopia. Ain't gonna complain about that. We'll just check these guys. We don't need to find negatives. We don't need to search for them anyway. If we see them on our two main planets, then okay, because we've got 158 synthesis, which is kind of madness. It's almost insane. Wrong one, wrong one. I want this one. Actually, well, hang on. While we're at the dinos, anything useful? How you doing? You're looking fine. You're looking fine. Don't need to worry about you then. We'll take a normal bubble. Alien societies will have transformed themselves to be able to reach our solar system one day. Well, maybe. Maybe. Why haven't you done anything though? Huh? Why haven't you done anything? I'll take plus science with these dudes. I'll allow it. And I will take negative utopia, positive dystopia. We've made it to tech level 9 with the murder birds. The lightspeed age. Racing into the lightspeed age, interstellar journeys are shortened from centuries to mere decades. Yes, would have read that with the dolphins. When exploration and travel bring them in closer contact with alien species, the marked accelerate their arms race to light speed. Yep, got plenty of synthesis. This is what we want for them. More dystopia. Oh, it is more casualties, but hey, they've always been up there with being able to destroy everyone. I honestly don't know what this is about. What does it affect? It hasn't affected anything. I mean, is that their capability of killing other civilizations? Just seems a little bit odd. I don't know what it does. I don't know how it affects anything. I thought what it was that if there was a war event that you would lose that number of people. So you'd want to keep it, you know, less otherwise, but that's not the case. That's not how it works. You go positive utopia with the Dolphos. Good old utopian Dolphos. Here, have some more utopian Dolphos. Excellent, excellent. Long way to getting 100% utopia on these dudes though. Well, we've got how the murder birds doing. They've got nothing. Extraplanetary cities everywhere in the system and could colonize gas planets. Ah, yes. I remember when the dolphins could do that. Ah, I remember it well. Solarian tech giants now. You're constantly calling yourself different things. Consumption on Trappist. Hydraulic fracturing. Solarian engineers start injecting pressurized liquids into the deep rock formations of Trappist Prime to gain access to fossil fuels trapped in the sedimentary shale. This technique uses huge amounts of water and releases methane into the planet's atmosphere. The Solarian tech giants want to implement large-scale fracking in order to provide the people of Trappist Prime with natural gas as an energy source. Someone needs to explain to me why wanting clean drinking water makes you an activist and why proposing to destroy water with chemical warfare doesn't make a corporation a terrorist. What an interesting question. Winona LaDuke. Interesting question. But the shareholders. Will no one think of the shareholders? Let's see. The tech giants of the Solarians are at odds with each other about the use of hydraulic fracturing. In many parts of Trappist Prime, fracking is restricted, but other tech giants take full advantage of the controversial technique. I'm going to just take that because, yeah, I want my +2, and I don't really care about these nerds. Harsh, but true. Harsh, but true. Look, here, I'll throw you a bone and give you lower the casualties while we're here. Just don't say I never did nothing nice for you, colonist dolphins. How are these guys doing? Like they're just ticking along nicely. Having a good time. Doing their thing. Doing better than the pig people, aren't they? Anyway, poor pig people. What pig people? What 1 billion dolphins that I killed? I didn't kill all the bacon people and the dolphins. You killed them. Can we defend ourselves from malignant tests? You've asked that question before. You are the malignant aliens. You are. Alright. Murder birds. Can we do anything to get them to go forward? No, not really. Give us a synthesis then. Come on, give us an event game. It's event time, surely. Oh, yes it is. Oh, no it isn't. Don't want any of that. No, I'll keep 10%. I'll keep 10% growth. Oh, no, the dinosaurs have reached the next age. Why are they going so quickly? I haven't been giving them tech, have I? Did I give them tech suddenly at some point? They've reached the nuclear age. When rocket technology begins to take off, the race for space dominance among the emerging superpowers of Tau Ceti 3 is on. The threat of Mauru extinction looms over heavily. I've read all this. Why am I reading it again? What can we do for you guys? I could get +2. The Maori could achieve the dream of space travel in this age with superhighways now connecting most cities. It might also be a good time to start thinking about reducing fossil fuel consumption. Yeah, why not? Give me that +2 synthesis. I'll allow it. Oh, more dystopia. I'll take that. Ethic value decreased. Oh, thank you for letting me know that. The car never made contact with other civilizations. Why? Oh, the dolphins detected signals from the dolphins. But then, yeah, for whatever reason, I forget now, I had to actually tell them to ignore it. And the dolphins never made contact. So many dolphins. So many dolphins. And I killed 1 billion of them. I mean, come on. What am I supposed to do here? I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to try and, you know, make this a fair fight. Assuming it'll be a fight. Could they find peace? I doubt it. What the fuck? This might be the first extinction event that we've had with the dolphins. Oh god, here we go. It's on. It's on. Nihilistic intelligence explosion. Dolphins make self-replicating machines that can improve their own design with each iteration. As time goes on and their processing power increases, the machines deviate from their originally intended function and start forming their own objectives instead. Without dolphin-centric ethics, these hyper-advanced beings could soon become the dominant form of intelligence in the Sol system. Thus, the first ultra-intelligent machine is the last invention that man need ever make, provided that the machine is docile enough to tell us how to keep it under control. I.J. Good, British mathematician. Here it is. Actual SeaNet now. Actual SeaNet has arrived. Hang on a second. What's this? Be right back, chat. Be right back. No, we're good. We're good. All right. Oh, we could kill all of the dolphins. Deciding the dolphin civilization has no purpose, the machines instantly end all biological and artificial life in the Sol system. All right. So that's the Mass Effect ending. Close call. The autonomous thinking machines could easily crush the dolphins, but instead they peacefully withdraw to the Oort cloud of Sol. Or we could kill 74.3 billion dolphins. No, close call. We've got the synthesis. This is why we built up our synthesis. We're going to save our dolphins. Disaster averted. For now. Now we're going to need synthesis again. So any negatives we can find. Yeah, let's grab that negative. I don't mind that. That's my call to go get my grandmother. So look, we're nearly 2 hours. I'm actually going to leave it there. Gotta go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.